Hello Year 2, this is a PowerPoint to show you an example of your maths work for this week to get you started until we have our live Zoom tomorrow. So our learning challenge is, can you calculate multiplication statements? Now I know that we are getting really good at remembering and recalling our multiplication facts, so that means all of our times tables. But sometimes we still need to prove and show what we know with our number sentences when we think about our times tables. So this week we are going to start thinking about what that looks like when we write it down. So in year 1 and year 2, we have used arrays to help us. So those are the lines, the columns and the rows of objects or dots to help us count up and see what that times tables look like. Now we're going to move on to thinking about using a number line. So we've already started using a number line for addition and subtraction, and now I'm going to show you how we can use a number line to do multiplication. It doesn't mean you still can't use your arrays or draw dots, but this is another way to help you work it out that is a little bit more accurate than using arrays. So we've got two number sentences, 4 times 2 and 5 times 10. Now that we're getting really good at drawing our number lines, we can use these to help us prove that we know what our answers are, and also to check our answers as well. In order to do this, we need to use repeated addition, okay? And this is what our arrays show. They show repeated addition. So for example, 4 times 2 is just 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. So we're thinking about the 2 times table and we're adding those 2's all up together. And the same with 5 times 10, 10, add 10, add 10, add 10, add 10. So that's 5 lots of 10. Remember that multiplication sign can mean lots of as well. So you can say that instead of times, just to remind you how many lots of 10 that is. So we're going to use repeated addition on a number line to help us solve the multiplication. Don't get confused because we've used the word addition. I know sometimes we do, but we are using repeated addition. And the repeated addition is the same as, and that's why I put the equal sign there, because it's the same as the times number sentence. So first thing that you need to do is you need to look at your number sentence and work out what times tables it's using. So you can see it's 4 times 2. We're thinking about the 2 times table, and we're thinking of 4 lots of 2. So draw your number line and think about what number you're jumping in first of all. Then we need to think about how many jumps we are going to make. We're making 4 jumps. So we're going to put a 0 at the beginning and we're going to draw 4 jumps of 2, and in the gaps, in the jumps, you're going to write what number you are adding each time. So we're adding 2's. On the number line underneath each jump, you're going to write what happens when we add 2 each time. So we're going to go up in 2. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm just going to check at the top that I have done 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Yes, I have. And so I can put a circle around my number at the end that I finished on, and that's going to be my answer. So 4 times 2 is 8. Here's the other number sentence that we looked at. So 5 times 10, repeated addition, 10, add 10, add 10, add 10, add 10. And we're thinking about the 10 times table, and we're thinking about 5 lots of 10, so 5 jumps of 10. Start at 0 and this time you're making jumps of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm just going to check that I have done 5 jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my answer is going to be at the end, so my answer is 50 to this number sentence. If you use the way that I've done the number sentence and what I've put on my number sentence, so the number of jumps, the number you are jumping in, and then the numbers underneath the number line, if you copy that, that will help you get your right answer. Good luck with your activity, Year 2.